I think we all have this feeling that we're only scratching the surface of what AI can really do. Well, today we're diving into one simple but honestly powerful upgrade that could totally change how you use these tools. Let's get into it.
So let me ask you a quick question. Does your AI have a memory problem? Do you ever feel like you're explaining the same thing over and over and over again, even in the same chat? It's super frustrating, right?
Okay, here's a perfect example. Imagine you're planning a big family reunion. On Monday, you brief your AI assistant. You tell it there are going to be 50 guests, you give it the budget, the whole deal. You come back Tuesday, all ready to brainstorm some cool venues, and poof, the AI has no clue what you're talking about. It's like total amnesia. You have to start all over again from scratch. And this slide really hits on the core difference here. See, most of us are using AI in this standard chat mode. It's forgetful, it makes us repeat ourselves, and we're always starting over. But there's another way. The source material calls it a pinned session. This is a totally different approach, where the AI actually remembers context, builds on what you've done, and becomes this continuous workspace.
So let's talk about the solution to this whole AI amnesia thing. It's all about using what we're calling a pinned session. This is how you finally give your AI a real long-term memory.
So what is it exactly? Well, a pinned AI session is just a dedicated chat that you save for one specific project. Think about it this way. Instead of using it like a disposable calculator you use once and throw away, you're treating it like a project logbook. It holds on to everything, all your conversations, files, decisions, day after day.
And that right there, that is the crucial shift in your mindset. You're moving away from these one-off, disposable chats and towards something that actually grows with your project. It's a simple change, but it transforms the AI from a tool you just ask questions to into a genuine, long-term collaborator.
Okay, so how does this actually play out in the real world? Let's break down the 4 key advantages of doing this. And yeah, we'll stick with our family reunion example to make it crystal clear. All right, benefit number 1 is the big one, persistent context. This is the direct fix for that memory problem. You can come back days, even weeks later, and the AI will remember the reunion's budget, the date, and even super important details, like the fact that your Uncle Bob has a severe nut allergy. And that's absolutely crucial when you start planning the menu.
Now, the second benefit is something that's really easy to overlook, but it's so important. Intentional setup. Because this chat session is meant to last, how you start it can totally change the quality of the entire project. It's like laying a good foundation before you try to build a house.
And here's a great pro tip for that setup. Give the AI a specific role, right from the very first prompt. For our reunion, you wouldn't just jump in with questions. You'd start by saying something like, "You are an expert event planner who specializes in family gatherings." That one sentence makes its responses so much more focused. It stops being a jack of all trades and becomes your dedicated specialist.
Benefit number 3 is what I like to call continuous brainstorming. In a normal chat, those brilliant ideas you have just get lost the second you close the window. They vanish. But with a pinned session, your ideas actually compound over time instead of just disappearing. And you can see how this builds. On day 1, you brainstorm some venues. You pop back in on day 3, the AI remembers all of them and helps you compare catering packages. Then, by day 7, it's suggesting party themes that perfectly fit the venue and the food you've already talked about. Your thinking gets so much deeper because you're always building on what came before, never starting from zero.
And finally, benefit number 4 is a real game changer. Voice interaction. A lot of us think better when we're just talking out loud, while pinned sessions are perfect for capturing all those spoken thoughts that might otherwise just float away. You know those brilliant ideas you have in the car? The ones that are gone by the time you can find a pen? Well, imagine you're driving and a great idea for the reunion entertainment just pops into your head. You can just talk to your AI and it will transcribe and save that idea right into your project session. That thought isn't lost anymore. It's captured, ready for you to work on later.
So when you start putting all these benefits together, it becomes really clear this isn't just some small productivity hack. This is a fundamental shift in how we can think about and work with artificial intelligence.
By using pinned sessions, you really move beyond just asking for quick facts or a simple summary. You can actually start to tackle complex, long-term goals. I'm talking about things like writing a novel or mapping out a business plan, and you've got a reliable partner that remembers the entire journey with you.
This quote from the source material just nails it perfectly. It says, "Pinned AI sessions turn AI from a question-answering tool into a persistent partner for real work and real thinking." And you know what?
That little shift in words, from tool to partner, that's everything.
Okay, so let's bring this all home. How can you start using this right now? What's the main takeaway?
It's really just a simple 4-step process. First, pick a project, something that's going to take more than a single conversation. Second, create a brand new dedicated session just for that project and make sure you pin it. Third, define the AI's role right at the beginning. And fourth, just start building your ideas over time, knowing that all your work is being saved.
Look, this isn't just about being more efficient. It's about unlocking a much more powerful way to think and to create. So I guess the real question to leave you with is this: what long-term project are you going to start with your new AI partner?